Leo, welcome. Welcome back if you're returning. Happy weekend, beginning of a new week. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, and this is a reading for Leo. General reading, placement sun, moon, or rising. We're looking at cards today to look at what is above and what is below. So what is on the surface, the reason, the cause, the apparent explanation for where we are right now, what's going on in your life, or, not or, I suppose, and many times there are deeper reasons for what's going on in our lives. So we're going to look at surface and below and try to get an idea of how you can integrate the surface and the below to address any present challenges you may have in life. I wanted to try something a little bit different today. I'm going to have to adjust those cards so that you can see everything well. Let me see. We may have to just go with this layout. Happy birthday month to Leo. Do a little bit of extra for you today, since this is our first reading since we've entered Leo season. And let's see what we have here. Underlying reasons. A tower moment deferred. So this is something where a big change was meant to happen for you. Usually this isn't something we control. This is something that occurs and dramatically shakes the foundation of what we are, what we believe in, how we see ourselves and our place in the world. And when it's reversed like this, for me as a reader, again, my readings are intuitive and they're based on reading many different folks' interpretations of their opinions of what these cards mean. My interpretation of a reversed tower in this reading is that there's some significant change that was meant to come, sort of, not that you control it. It was just something that had to occur for reasons we can't necessarily know, and it hasn't happened yet. Something you've done, trying to take control of something, has actually been somewhat effective, and it has made this really significant event in your timeline go on to pause. I don't know what that is. It's quite exceptional. It doesn't happen that often in my understanding of life, that things we do can actually defer a tower moment. But I do believe it does happen when your force of will is so strong and you simply refuse to accept reality, when you refuse to allow what you see coming to occur. It cannot be done forever. It takes quite a bit of will and power to hold off that sort of fated event, if you will. But you find yourself in this place where on the surface that appears to be what's going on for you, that you've deferred some major life change that's somewhat out of your control. You have manipulated a situation or used your ability to manifest to stave it off because you could see it coming and you didn't want it. You weren't ready for it. So in this space, you're putting a lot of energy into holding back from whatever this is. It'll be different for each of you, and I welcome your comments, your feedback in the comment section if this is resonating for you, that there was some major thing you knew was coming, you could feel it, and you took steps to hold it off, to defer it, to make it wait, because you weren't ready. Again, that's a temporary situation. You can't hold it off forever. It will happen. This shift in your bedrock is coming, and you know this. You can feel it. Perhaps you're really in tune, or you just in this particular case, got a sense, but you were able to hold that off. So underneath that, there's this reverse justice. The deeper reason that you are where you are right now is because it doesn't feel like things have been made right. It doesn't feel like the balance between you and others is where it's meant to be. And I'm almost getting a sense of someone who knows that this is inevitable, knows it will happen, but feels like if it happens right now, the outcome isn't going to be fair to everyone, most especially to yourself. And because of that, you're using a lot of your internal strength and energy to hold off this shift. And it's because you believe that if you can just hold it off a while, things will work out better in the end. Things will be more balanced. And so it's not really a selfish choice to avoid the challenge, to avoid doing the work or going through the difficulty or I don't want to always say difficulty, I guess. With the Tower, it's not always a negative thing. It's a really a significant space of growth. It can be a very positive change if we don't resist it. But in this case, you're not resisting it for your own self-supporting reasons so much. It's more about wanting to just put it off for a while so that you can try to get to a space where you feel like when this happens, there will be better balance. There will be a fairer outcome for everyone. So let's take a look at the 3 middle cards now and see what these are, potentially some insight as to your present situation. And these are sort of the surface reasons, the underlying reasons where you are. We have the Knight of Cups, the Moon, the Chariot. So there's a sense here of you knowing that you need to move forward. You need to take steps to move forward, and you need to do that while a lot of really important questions don't have answers, while there is this unknown quality, and you're doing this for love. And when I say that, it could be for a love interest, but it seems more universal than that. So this is someone doing something for their child, doing it for the love of their child or the love of their family. Even larger than that, perhaps, the love of their community. Like there's a feeling here of using a lot of your personal power to hold off a change because you want a just outcome, which can't occur at this very moment. But you know and believe that with more time, with more effort, there could be a better end, a better shift. And it has something to do with the love of another, with the understanding that, yes, I need to start taking action. I need to start moving forward. And nobody's doing this but me. This is really in my hands to get this going. And I need to do that even though there is uncertainty. I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to trust in myself because who I'm doing this for is so important. So that's going to read differently for many of you, for each of you even. These are very big questions of, what is motivating enough for you to really devote so much of your energy away from your own personal interests into the manifestation of this pause so that things can get lined up properly so that when this event occurs, there is a better balanced outcome. Because whomever you're looking for here, you're looking for that balanced outcome, not just for yourself, it's for others. There are some others involved here. And you're looking to do this in the best way possible. And you're giving a lot of your life force to this effort. I can tell whomever this is that you feel this affection for, it's quite strong. I think that's generally the reading I'm giving to everyone this week, the 5 cards. But I'm going to give you a little bit more because it's your birthday. So let's take another deck out here. I'll do the Light Seers. This one is the This Might Hurt Tarot, the one we have on the table right now. And I'm going to get out the Light Seers and pull a few more cards for you, Leo. Let's see. What are you looking for? Well, right off the bat, we have this one coming out. This is the Tower in the upright. So what you're looking for here is that event. You know it's coming. You're looking toward it. You can see it. You can sense it. You might not know the details of it. You just know it's there and it's bearing down. Let's see what else comes out for you. What are you looking for here? What questions are you having? Are there cards there you're looking to clarify? The questions that you're having, this jumped out. Six of Wands in reverse. You question whether there's a way for there to be a victory in this situation. I don't think you're looking for victory. You are looking to achieve this balance for everyone, but that doesn't feel like a victory necessarily. You're not taking any great personal pride in all of this. You really just want to take care of whomever this person or people are that you love. Page of Wands in reverse. I get the sense that this isn't much fun for you. You're not having a good old time with this. It's a rather draining experience to some extent. And you do look forward to that return to pleasure and passion and sort of a joyful engagement with your world. You're feeling that's missing a little bit right now. High Priestess coming out. That with the moon, it's really calling on you to go inside. To listen to your intuition, to feel your way through this situation. You have manifest this pause. Your power, your connection to divine, your awareness of things greater than yourself, all of that has allowed you to create this pause, this sort of deferred timeline, so that you can do the work you need to do to get the outcome for others and for yourself that seems more fair to you. So you may be finding this week, this month, that you are more in tune with your intuition. 8 of Swords, last card here, coming out in the reverse. This is very much speaking to me right now. It's saying that you are aware, that you can see more clearly now where you've kept yourself bound to something that wasn't serving your soul. And you had complicated reasons, and you had very good complicated reasons. And it was where you needed to be for that time. It was the situation, it was the set of factors that you needed to work within for that season of your life, and that is ending because you are now with this heightened intuition. I want you to look at the eyes on this High Priestess. You can see the card. It looks like they're closed, but they're also able to see. And that imagery is really popping for me right now because this 8 of Swords in reverse, you can see, she can see herself. And in the reality, she's not physically bound. Can't get it to focus again. See? But in the mirror, she can see. There's a perception, an awareness that you have held yourself in this bondage, this restricted state, and that it isn't real, that it's a choice now for you to let yourself free from that, for this action, this stepping forward, this shift in your day-to-day foundation. It's ready now to happen. And it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't feel like a victory. But the amount of weight that's going to come off your shoulders once you get where you're ready to allow this is going to be palpable. So I think you're moving in the right direction here, Leo, for sure. You have some really good reasons for staying where you've stayed. I don't know. I mean, you will take this reading as it most resonates with you. I don't get a strong sense in one way or another about this being work or personal, but it does have to do with a sort of larger love, that this is something outside of yourself. You are making sacrifices for others that you love, because you believe that if you do this, if you take this set of actions and hold off this event, that when it happens, it will be better for everyone. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. And I hope that you have a fantastic week. Blessings.